Chargers and the Jacksonville Jaguars, which I'm going to call it right now. If Justin Herbert doesn't win Rookie of the Year this year, big miss for me.
He won't. If he doesn't, it'll be because he's not getting the high profile wins. All the games he's lost have been to really, really top quality teams. But what did I say? He was going to have a coming out party. Now, ultimately, to be honest, if he hadn't gone off in the third quarter, that was a crazy third quarter, by the way. 35 points in that third quarter. It's just insane. It's like both teams were like, right, I'll tell you what, defense, you go and have a coffee break for this quarter, and we'll see how things go from there.
Right.
It's just ridiculous. But Herbert is so fantastic. You know what I love about him? He's so exciting to watch as well. He's so exciting. You know, people talk about Lamar Jackson and how crazy exciting and athletic he is. This kid, he is throwing bombs all over the place. I love it. He's not afraid of anyone. He's like, do you know what? Fuck it. If you can't go up there and get it, that's not on me. I'm going to give my wide receiver every opportunity to get the ball. The wideouts must be having a great time. They must be gassed by the end of the game, but it must be having a great time out there. This is a yards-heavy offense. This is one of the more exciting teams to watch. And, you know, his rushing game woke up a little bit more as well. You know, we know that he's got some legs on him. 9 carries, 66 yards, and a touchdown. You know, when you're a quarterback and you're averaging 7.3 yards a carry, and yet you're still predominantly a throwing quarterback, that's fantastic stuff. What I love about him is he uses the rush as an alternative weapon. It's not like Lamar Jackson, like, you know, if you take away the rush, he's so boring and average in many ways. This is just an extra asset of his. You know, he can go to his bag of tricks and go, well, I can run a little bit too. Here you go, have some of that. But ultimately and predominantly, he's a throwing quarterback. You know, 27 of 43 is not a world-class completion method, but 3 touchdowns and 347 yards from that, and that speaks exactly what I was saying. Bomb thrower, man. He's got one of the biggest arms already in the NFL. He reminds me a lot of Joe Flacco in his prime. He reminds me basically of a very, very athletic version of Joe Flacco when he was in his youth prime at the Ravens. He's got that kind of touch to him, and I just hope he can get enough weapons about him, because one thing you see with players like this, you think, yeah, okay, he's a world-class player. I think he could be really exciting, particularly if he can be competitive and consistent throughout. But I worry that if he doesn't get the weapons around him, he's going to have this career where he's going to have amazing stats and no rings and no real championships or, you know, MVPs to show for it. And that's a shame. A player of that quality deserves to be on a high-level franchise. You know, if I'm the Buccaneers, I'm sitting here thinking, a couple of years down the line, he's going to be available. And Brady's going to be on the way out. And imagine if you stuck Herbert in that offense right now. Mike Evans would quite literally flop his member out with excitement. Oh, I'm sorry. Service me now, sir. I am ready for my 400 yards a fucking game session. I honestly think that Herbert is the future of the NFL right now. I'm very excited. I'll tell you what, and I used to hate the Chargers because division rivals, and also Phillip Rivers with his fucking 5,000 children. Piss off, mate. Talk about Make-A-Wish Foundation. We've got the Phillip Rivers Foundation over there. It's like, if you can't have kids, my wife will have one for you. She's 15 this week.
That's horrible.
And now I love the Chargers because Herbert is great and they've got some exciting players. And also thanks for Melvin Gordon, who, by the way, was the only player who looked like he could actually give a shit on the weekend. And he'll be fucking out before you know it too.
Gardner Minshew.
Oh, and Philip Lindsay. Never trust a fucking running back whose second name is a girl's name. Terrible.
We had Gardner Minshew in this game, and
Gardner. His first name is Gardner.
He looks like a Gardner.
He was running uphill all game.
He looks like a Gardner.
No, he doesn't. He looks like a molestee. That Tash ain't doing nothing for nobody, bro.
Also,
honestly, you look like a rapey Hulk Hogan without the roids.
Oh, wow. Also, Tony Khan's team goes down again. Ha ha.
Oh, what a fucking surprise that is. Tony Khan's team goes down. That's because he's too busy giving Orange Cassidy a hand job and trying above all else to make sure that Fulham go down without any fucking points this season at all.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck you, Khan.
So we had